Hello everyone. Once again, welcome to our channel. So today is a very good question we will discuss. I already discussed up to question number 15, and then next to question number 16. Here we reach. So the question number 6 is: when a ball of 1 gram confined to a one-dimensional box of length 0.1 meter moves with a velocity of 0.01 meter per second, calculate the quantum number n. So here the question comes from quantum mechanics, quantum chemistry. Okay, so in quantum chemistry, we all read about one-dimensional box, particle in one-dimensional box, two-dimensional box. If I take a 1D box, 1D box. If I take a 1D box, then what will be the its energy? Its energy 1D box of length L. Okay, so its energy is equal to n square h square divided by 8 ml square if it is a 1D box. If it is a 2D box, two-dimensional box, same length L, then its energy formula is equal to nx square plus ny square multiplied by h square divided by 8 ml square. If I take a three-dimensional box, and then its energy becomes E is equal to nx square plus ny square plus nz square. That means in three dimension x, y, z, nz square, nz square into h square divided by 8 ml square. Here the question is, what is the quantum? Where n is your quantum numbers, nx, ny, these are the quantum numbers. Here also asking about what is the quantum number if these values are given. Okay, what will be the data given? I will write here. Mass is given 1 gram. This is very important question. It is type of GATE type question. Okay, I can say this is very good GATE question. It can be asked. Mass is 1 gram. Then length L is equal to 0.1 meter. 0.1 meter. Velocity is given 0.01 meter per second inverse. Okay, so here since it is a one-dimensional box, so 1D box, we use the formula E is equal to n square h square divided by 8 ml square. Okay, 8 ml square. So we know energy is equal to energy, we can say our kinetic energy, since particle in motion, half mv square. From these two equations we will conclude that half mv square is equal to n square h square by 8 ml square. Okay, 8 ml square. Then we have to put all the values here. Here mass is given. Okay, I will rearrange it. So I need n square. I will rearrange first. So 2 will be cancelling out with 8. Remain 2 for the 8. And then I will take m to here. So it becomes m square v square is equal to n square h square divided by 2l whole square. Since it is 4 and l square, 4l square, I can write 2l whole square, 2l whole square. So our next becomes since left hand side and right hand side are both all the terms are in square, so I will cancelling out both the side, so it becomes mv is equal to nh by 2l. If all the term of left hand side and all the term of right hand side are in square form or cube form, then we will cancelling out. Okay, so we need n quantum number, so implies n is equal to m in 2 into mv into l, okay, divided by h. Okay, I will write here all the values. Next put the all the values. N is the quantum number the question is asking. So 2 into mass is given 1 gram. 1 gram I can write 1 gram is equal to 10 to the power minus 3 kg. Okay, multiplied by velocity 0.01 meter per second inverse, multiplied by length is 0.1 meter, divided by h is Planck's constant 6.63 into 10 to the power minus 34 joule into second. So before doing any further calculation, so I have to solve the units first. So what will be the units in the numerator? Here numerator units is, I will separately solve it. Kg multiplied by meter per second inverse multiplied by meter, okay, divided by joule is, even I can write instead of joule kg meter square second to the power minus 2, okay, into second as it is. Okay, so second to the power minus 1, second to the power minus 2. If I take second in denominator or numerator, it becomes s minus 1, s minus 2. So s minus 2 cancelling out. Okay, meter square cancelling out with 2 meters, kg will cancelling out with kg. Okay, so all the units are cancelling out. So you have to all you need to calculate all the values. Okay, so it becomes 10 to the power minus 3 multiplied by 10 to the power minus 2 multiplied by 10 to the power minus 1 multiplied by 10 to the power minus plus 34. Since I take to the numerator, divided by 6.63. Okay, then 6.62 or 1 by 6.63 divided by 2, it becomes 3.01, okay, into 10 to the power minus 10 to the power minus, it becomes positive because 34 is bigger in it, minus subtract all the terms, it becomes 3 plus 2 5 plus 1 6 minus 28. Okay, so when you divide 2 by 6.63, it becomes 0.301. okay, so when I take 3 to the right side, left side, 3.01 into 10 to the power 27. So n is the 3 into 10 to the power 27 is the answer. Okay, so what will be the option? Here the option is option A is the correct answer. Okay, option A is the correct answer. It is a very good question. Here the question, if you solve the question by keeping in mind all the unit cancelling out, then only you can solve the question. So here we conclude the question number 16. Thanks for watching. If you not subscribe our channel, subscribe it. You will get more different question. It will help in your CSIR NET or GATE exam, or even in our lecture SSP or OPSC assistant professor. Thank you.